Gangsta Bird by Kaya Farms. Yo, what's good, y'all? Your boy B-Dot here, and today we're trying out the Gangsta Bird by Kaya Farms. I've actually had Kaya Farms before. I had their pie chew a little while back, and that was absolutely delicious. Very unique terps on the pie chew. I also recently had their cereal milk, which is a cross between cereal milk and Skittles, and that was really good as well. But today we have the Gangsta Bird, which is going to be a cross between Gelato 33 and Extreme Cream. Not sure how they came up with the Gangsta Bird and the Angry Bird packaging, though. When I first got my hands on Kaya Farms, that pie chew was going for $160 on the quarter. Now, I'm usually not too quick to dish that out for something, unless I'm 99% certain it's going to be some fire. And that pie chew definitely didn't let me down for the $160. Still very pricey, but in the end, the terps were amazing. Then that cereal milk was like $130 if I'm not mistaken. And that still is pretty pricey, but once again, some great terps, great flavor, great experience. And now we have the Gangsta Birds, and this is $100 for the quarter. When I saw a couple of these Kaya Farms jars hit the menu for $100 a quarter, it honestly worried me just a little bit because I'm like, it went from $160 down to $130, now it's at $100. What's going on? As long as the quality stays the same, I'm happy the price is going down. All right, y'all, that's enough chit chat. Let's crack her open, see how she smells. Let's try that again. This jar's not letting me do my signature jar opening. Ooh. All right, so this is definitely very interesting. The scent starts off like really creamy and sweet, and then it starts to turn a little sour, like sour milk sour, not like sour candy or sour diesel. It's very interesting. It almost reminds me of like cream soda. It gives me like that kind of cream soda carbonation, vanilla-y smell. All right, y'all, that's enough sniffing the Gangsta Bird. Let's go taste it. All right, y'all, so I'm definitely not a fan of this Gangsta Bird. The smell was very misleading. It smelled pretty good, I'm not going to lie. It wasn't like the best smelling in the world, but it smelled pretty good. As long as it tasted how it smelled, it would have been okay, you know, but it honestly strayed pretty far from that like cream soda, gassy, sweet smell, unfortunately. As I reached the end, it's honestly starting to taste even worse. Burning pretty dark. Resin ring wasn't too crazy. I will say I'm glad they at least lowered this to $100. Still don't even think it's worth that, honestly. Would I cop again? Definitely not.